Welcome to Judge It, where the gavel drops, but the truth squirms free. Today's CogniTale Stories pulls you into a 2018 Denver courtroom stunt that'll twist your brain. A lawyer's wild trick flips a dead-end case into a jaw-dropping win. Meet Ray Dawson, facing life for a bank heist he swears he didn't pull, until his attorney pulls a rabbit out of a hat no one saw coming. Was this brilliance or a con? Buckle up. We're diving into a legal circus that'll make you question every slick suit in a suit. Ray Dawson, 34, wasn't a choir boy. Petty theft rap sheet, bounced checks, Denver's small-time hustler. On March 12, 2018, he's nabbed for a Wells Fargo job. $120,000 gone, ski mask caught on cam, getaway car traced to his ex-girlfriend's plates. Cops say it's open and shut. Prints on a glove. Witness puts him at the scene. Ray's cooked. Colorado's three-strike law means life if he's guilty. He screams setup, hires a low-rent lawyer, Mitch Kaplan, 52, a guy with more losses than wins. Trial's set for June. It's a long shot. Denver's courts were slammed. 2018 stats show a 15% jump in felony cases. Per city records, judges pushing plea deals hard. Ray's no deal. Insists he was at a bar, not the bank. Mitch digs. Gloves prints are partial. Witness. A teller named Lisa Tran waffled in the lineup, picked Ray third try. Prosecution smug. DA's office boasts a 92% conviction rate that year. Mitch's plan? Stall, poke holes, pray. Ever wonder how a losing hand turns into a royal flush when the deck's stacked? Trial day, June 19, 2018. Judge Helen Ortiz, 60, doesn't mess around. Known for chewing out sloppy lawyers. Prosecution rolls, security footage, grainy but damning. Masked guy, Ray's build, limps like him from an old knee injury. Lisa testifies, shaky but sure. It's him. Mitch cross-examines, gets her to admit the mask hid the face, lighting sucked. Gloves next. CSI says 80% match to Ray's prints. Mitch argues it's not enough, could be anyone's. Jury's bored. Ray's sweating. Then Mitch drops his first bomb. He calls a surprise witness. Tommy Vega, 29, barfly with a rap sheet longer than Ray's. Tommy swears Ray was pounding beers at Rusty's Tavern, 5 miles from the bank, when the heist hit at 2:17 p.m. Cell records back it. Ray's phone pinged a tower near Rusty's at 2:15. Prosecution objects. Tommy's a felon. Unreliable. Ortiz allows it, barely. Jury perks up. DA's lead, ADA Kim Reyes, smirks like it's nothing. Was Tommy a lifeline or a liar? Mitch isn't done yet. Here's the twist. Mid-trial, Mitch pulls a stunt, asks to demo the glove in court. Ray tries it on. Too tight, can't grip a pen. Mitch grins. If it don't fit, you must acquit. Jury snickers. Ortiz scowls, says it's theatrics, not evidence. Shades of OJ, sure, but it lands. Doubt creeps in. A 2018 DOJ study notes 10% of U.S. robbery convictions that year leaned on questionable forensics. Was Ray's glove a plant, or Mitch just a showman? The real shock's still brewing. Stick around. This courtroom's about to flip. Ray Dawson's glove stunt got laughs, but Mitch Kaplan's not joking. He's got a bigger play brewing in this Denver courtroom circus. This CogniTale Stories tale's about to swerve hard. What if the real heist wasn't the bank but the case itself? A lawyer with a losing streak doesn't just stumble into genius. Something's cooking and it's not clean. Stick with us, because the next move in this legal shell game might just flip the table, and the truth's dodging every spotlight we shine. Trial rolls on. Prosecution still cocky. leaning on that grainy footage, and Lisa Tran's wobbly. That's him. Mitch keeps poking. Footage shows a limp, sure, but Ray's knee buckled years back. Half of Denver's ex-cons hobble the same. Lisa's story phrase, she admits the robber yelled, "Move it," in a rasp. Ray's voice is flat per Tommy's bar tail. Jury's shifting. ADA Kim Reyes doubles down, calls Tommy a drunk with a grudge. Mitch grins. He's baiting something bigger. Ever wonder how a weak hand starts winning when the dealer blinks? Mitch digs dirt, hires a PI, ex-cop Danny Ortiz, to tail the case's cracks. Danny finds gold. The getaway car, a beat-up Ford tied to Ray's ex, Shelley Banks, wasn't hers alone. Registered to her cousin, Pete Delgado, a guy with 2 priors for carjacking. Pete's MIA since the heist. Cops didn't chase him, focused Ray instead. Danny pulls DMV records. Pete's build matches the footage, limp and all. In 2018, Colorado saw 8% of robbery IDs misfire, per state stats. Ray a scapegoat or Pete the ghost? Mid-trial, Mitch drops bomb 2, subpoenas Shelley. She's a mess, nervous, nails bitten raw. Swears she lent Pete the car, hadn't seen Ray in months. Kim objects, says it's hearsay. Judge Ortiz lets it slide, barely. Jury's hooked. Shelley's no saint, but her story stinks of truth. Mitch pushes. Why'd cops skip Pete? Kim snaps back. Pete's a dead end. No prints, no proof. Denver PD's 2018 closure rate was 85%. They didn't dig when Ray fit the frame. So who's running this show? The DA or a lazy badge? Here's the curve. Danny snags a tip. Pete bragged about a bank gig at a dive bar week before the heist. Witness? A bartender, Jen Cruz, who'll talk for cash. Mitch pays. Jen testifies, says Pete flashed a wad, laughed about suckers taking the fall. Kim's livid, calls it bought testimony. Ortiz warns Mitch about ethics. Jury doesn't care. Doubt's thick now. A 2019 DOJ report flags 12% of U.S. robbery cases with witness issues. Jen a liar or the DA too comfy? Mitch's trick is brewing. You feel it yet? Ray sweat less. Jury's eyeing Pete's shadow. Mitch keeps the heat on. Questions CSI. Glove's partial print could match Pete's old arrest file, but cops never checked. Kim fumes. Says it's speculation. Ortiz agrees, strikes it. Mitch shrugs. Damage done. Denver courts plea bargained 40% of felonies in 18. Ray's trial a rarity. A stage for this mess. Was Mitch outsmarting the system or gaming it? The real shock's still in the hole, because this lawyer's got one card left and it's wild. Mitch Kaplan's got the Denver jury dangling, Ray Dawson's glove don't fit, Pete Delgado's a ghost, and the DA's sweating bullets. This CogniTale Stories high noon's about to explode. A lawyer's trick so slick, it'll either free a man or burn the courtroom down. Was Ray a patsy or Mitch a magician pulling strings? We're at the edge, because what's dropping next isn't just evidence. It's a grenade that'll make you question every oath sworn under those fluorescent lights. Hang on tight. This one's wild. Trial's endgame, July 2nd, 2018. Prosecution rests, smug as ever. Footage, glove, Lisa's words still hold, they think. Mitch's turn, his PI, Danny, dug up Pete's old arrest photo. Limps a match, builds dead on. Mitch flashes it. Jury gasps. Kim Reyes objects, calls it irrelevant. Judge Ortiz lets it in, says it's fair play. Kim's rattled, pushes Lisa again. She cracks, admits the robber's height felt off, maybe shorter than Ray. Doubt's a flood now. Denver PD's 2018 mis-ID rate hits 9% per stats. Was Ray just the easier grab? Mitch goes nuclear, calls a last witness. Eddie Slim Torres, Pete's old cellmate. Slim's a wild card, served time for boosting cars, out on parole. Swears Pete confessed the heist in 17, bragged about framing some loser with Shelley's Ford. Kim's apoplectic, says Slim's a liar, offers no proof. Slim smirks, drops a detail. Pete said the loot's stashed in a storage locker, Unit 47 off I-25. Jury's wide-eyed. Ortiz bangs the gavel, warns Mitch about circus acts. Ever wonder how a con's word weighs more than a cop's when the vibe's this raw? The trick hits. Mitch demands a recess. Next day, July 3rd, rolls in with a bombshell. Cops raided Unit 47 overnight, found $80,000, a ski mask, and a burner phone pinging Pete's last known haunts. Mitch grins, says it's new evidence, moves to dismiss. Kim's screaming, claims it's planted, demands chain of custody. Ortiz hesitates, orders a hearing, jury's sent out. Denver Post runs it. Lawyers Hail Mary stuns court. In 2018, 6% of U.S. trials saw last-minute twists, per DOJ. Most flopped. Mitch a genius or a cheat? Chaos erupts. Kim accuses Mitch of bribing Slim. He laughs, says, "Check my tab, I'm broke." Danny swears the tip came clean. Bar chatter, not cash. Cops fumble, admit they never searched Pete's haunts. Unit 47's lease traces to a fake name, but the phone's active post-heist. Jury's back. Ortiz lets the haul in barely. Mitch's closing's a gut punch. They framed Ray 'cause Pete's smarter. Gloves a lie, loot's the truth. Kim counters, calls it a staged fairy tale. Who's bluffing here, the DA or the guy in the cheap suit? Ray's fate teeters. Jury's out. 6 hours. Verdict, not guilty. Room erupts. Ray hugs Mitch. Kim storms off. Post-trial, Pete's a phantom. No arrest, no trace. Slim vanishes. Parole officer says he's AWOL. Mitch basks, tells 9 News, justice ain't pretty. Was it? A 2019 Colorado audit flags 14% of robbery cases for procedural errors. This one's a poster child. Did Mitch outsmart the system or rig it himself? The loot's real, but the story's muddy. Your call's next. Ray Dawson walks free. $80,000. A mask and a burner phone turned a Denver courtroom into Mitch Kaplan's stage. This CogniTale Stories finale doesn't tie bows. It rips seams. Was this justice, or a lawyer's sleight of hand so slick it fooled us all? Pete Delgado's gone, the loot's real, and the system's blinking hard. Let's close this circus, because what's left isn't a verdict. It's a mirror for every courtroom dodge you've ever swallowed. Stay sharp. The last act's a doozy. Post-trial, Denver buzzes. July 2018 headlines scream, Heist, twist, freeze, suspect. Mitch is king. Clients line up, but whispers grow. Did he plant that stash? Cops botch Pete's hunt. No DNA on the loot. Burners a dead end. Kim Reyes fumes. Files a bar complaint, says Mitch. Gamed evidence. He shrugs, tells Westward, "They framed Ray, I just unframed him." Colorado's 2019 bar stats show 20 ethics probes, 2 stuck. Mitch a hero or a hustler too clever to catch? Ray vanishes. Rumors say he's in Vegas, blowing cash. Shelley Banks clams up. Cops lean, she pleads ignorance. Pete's the ghost. 2020 tip puts him in Mexico, untouchable. The locker hall's impounded. DA can't retry Ray, double jeopardy's ironclad. A 2021 DOJ report flags 7% of U.S. robbery cases for tainted wins. This one's a neon sign. Did Mitch outfox a lazy system or rig a win with dirty hands? Denver PD's quiet, 2019 budget cuts slashed cold case staff by 25% per city data. Truth's a casualty here. Years later, it festers. True crime TikToks spin theories. Mitch bribed Slim, Pete's a myth, the loot's a prop. No proof sticks. Judge Ortiz retires, calls it a mess. Mitch thrives. 2022 memoir, Courtroom gambles, sells big, dodges details. Was Ray innocent or just lucky? You be the jury, because this tale's done, but the itch ain't. Maybe justice isn't won, it's played. Now your turn, smash that like if Mitch's trick blew your mind, or skip if it smells fishy. Comment, genius lawyer or con man? Where's your vote? Subscribe to judge it. We've got more courtroom chaos coming, from bent laws to rogue cops. Share this with a friend who'd eat this up and peek our next vid. It's a wild ride. Keep questioning. The gavel's just noise till you dig deeper.